Israel's return is not just a miracle, it is the heartbeat of end-time prophecy. For nearly 2,000 years, Israel was a nation lost to history. Its people scattered. Its land is taken. Its language is almost forgotten. But God never forgot His word. He spoke through prophets thousands of years ago, declaring that in the last days, He would bring Israel back from the ends of the earth. And today, we are living in the generation that witnessed this impossible prophecy become reality. God first revealed this through Ezekiel 37, where the prophet saw a valley full of dry bones. God said in Ezekiel 37:11, "These bones are the whole house of Israel." Israel was dead as a nation, but God continued, "I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of them and bring you into the land of Israel." This was literal. Israel would one day rise from the grave of history and return to the same land God gave them. Then Isaiah 66:8 says, "Shall a nation be born at once?" No nation had ever disappeared for centuries and came back again. But on May 14, 1948, Israel was reborn in a single day, fulfilling Scripture with precision. The world watched prophecy walk out of the pages of the Bible and stand on its feet. Jeremiah 31:8 says that I will gather them from the ends of the earth. And that's exactly what has happened. Jews from Europe, Asia, Africa, Russia, America North, South, East, and West have returned home. Their return is not random, it is prophetic. Every airplane landing in Tel Aviv filled with returning Jewish families is another verse fulfilled. But the prophecy didn't stop in 1948. Jesus Himself gave a sign connected to Israel's return. In Matthew 24:32, He said, "Learn the parable of the fig tree in Scripture. The fig tree represents Israel." Jesus said that when its branches become tender and leaves appear, that generation shall not pass till all these things are fulfilled. In other words, when Israel comes back to life, the countdown to His return begins. Then came another prophetic moment in 1967, after almost 2,000 years. Jerusalem returned to Jewish hands during the Six-Day War. Jesus prophesied this in Luke 21:24, saying Jerusalem would be controlled by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. 1967 was that turning point. For the first time since ancient days, Jerusalem was home again. Zechariah foresaw it too. He said the world would be obsessed with Jerusalem in the last days. Zechariah 12:2 says, "I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about." Today, every global conflict, every peace talk, every prophetic headline somehow leads back to one tiny nation, Israel. Israel's survival, it is the hand of God. And this means we are living in the days the prophets saw but never lived to witness. Israel's return is the greatest prophetic sign that Jesus is coming soon. The clock began ticking in 1948 and it hasn't stopped. Israel is back. Jerusalem is restored. Prophecy is active. And Jesus is at the door.